So in a recent video, I decided to ask ChatGPT and AI to create a new legend concept for Apex Legends, and what it came up with was actually pretty awesome. So I decided, why not do it again and see what ideas it generates, because one of my favorite things to look at is concepts for new legends. I see them posted on Reddit all the time, and honestly, it's super awesome to read about. And well, ChatGPT came up with 3 awesome legend ideas, so let's get into it. So the first one is a support defense legend hybrid called the Engineer. Now their passive is a repair station which they can place down, and your teammates can go over there and you can interact with it to recharge your shields. And the station can be destroyed by enemies, and it has a limited number of users. The tactical ability is turret mode, where the Engineer can turn their weapon into a turret that can defend you, and it has limited ammo and it can be destroyed by enemies. This sounds a lot like Caliber's ability that was leaked ages ago. And the ultimate is shield generator, where the Engineer can deploy a shield generator that creates a protective barrier for the team, which to me just sounds like Gibby's bubble. So for this to be an ultimate, it would probably need some more benefits, maybe that it heals you while you're inside it, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, this next one sounds amazing. They're called the Tempest, and the passive ability is Thunderstrike. Basically, the Tempest has a chance to deal extra electrical damage with their attacks, so all of your attacks that you do, you have a small chance of dealing a critical hit essentially. It would probably be something like lightning coming down from the sky to deal a bit of extra damage. The tactical is the Thunderstorm, where the Tempest can summon a localized thunderstorm, dealing damage to all nearby enemies and disorienting them for a short duration. And the ultimate ability is Tidal Wave, where the Tempest can create a large tidal wave that sweeps through the area, pushing enemies and dealing damage. Think of this like a catalyst wall, but it moves in a certain direction and forces the enemies back. This would be extremely overpowered in the final ring though, but I suppose you could balance it by making it not too tall so that you can counter it with, Valkyrie's passive or a Horizon Lift. And the third one is the Ghost. The passive ability is stealth movement. The Ghost can move quietly and leave behind no footprints, which would counter Bloodhound's passive. Then the tactical ability is Silent Kill. I really like this one. The Ghost can use a silenced weapon to take out enemies without alerting others in the immediate area. So, a tactical ability where when you equip it, you get a silenced weapon for a limited time. Maybe it could silence the weapon you currently have, or it just gives you a backup silenced pistol or something with a certain amount of ammo. This could be really awesome, especially if you're flanking a team and you want to really quickly take someone out. Obviously, if teams are communicating, then it probably wouldn't be as useful, but it would definitely prevent third parties for a few seconds at least. And the ultimate ability is the Invisibility Cloak, where the Ghost can activate an invisibility cloak and go invisible for a short period of time, but they can still be heard while the cloak is active. So what do you think of those abilities? Did ChatGPT do a good job? Did it make balanced legends, or are they outright crazy? And use this video to comment some of your legend concepts that you've come up with, and see if we can come up with better ideas than this AI.